Hi everyone. So let's solve the next question in the SQL 50 series, which is customer who visited but did not make any transactions. So in this question, we have two tables, visits and transactions. In the visits table, we have the visit ID and the customer ID. It contains information about the customers who have visited the mall. The next table is table transactions, in which we have the transaction ID, visit ID, and the amount of the transaction. And it simply contains the transactions that have been made in a particular visit. Now, what we have to do is find all the customers who visited the mall but they did not make any transactions and the number they made such type of visits. So let's start writing the query. We have to find the customers, so customer ID, and the number of visits they made without performing any transactions. So hence I will do a count star from visits, where my visit ID not in so what I am doing over here is I am finding the customers, or I am finding the list of all customers and the number of times they have been listed from the table visits, where my visit ID is not in the transaction. So we need to find the customers who visited the mall but did not buy anything, and the transaction table only contains the transactions where a customer had made a purchase. So what I simply did was I put a filter that whenever my visit ID is not present in the transactions table, please list only those customers. And then by count star I have taken the count of such customers. What will group by do? So whenever we are using some aggregate functions, we need to use group by. So group by, what it means is that for all the customers with the same customer ID, it will have a unique row, and that unique row value will be the count of all such values. Suppose if we had used something like we had to find maybe there was some another column, maybe the age of the customer, and we have to find the average age of the customers who do not buy anything. So we could have done average of age over here by using avg and in bracket the column name. So yeah, group by is essentially aggregate functions when we need to uh, do some aggregations on any particular column. So yeah, and over here it's written that I have to output the count with this alias. So I will be using this. So select customer ID comma count star as count no trans from visits where visit ID not in, and we select distinct visit ID from the table transactions group by customer ID. Okay, so let's run it and see. Okay, so solution has been accepted. Now let us submit it.